What's good, R&B squad? This is Out of Ruth. I trust that this message meets you guys in good spirits. If you're new to this family, we don't believe that you're here by accident. Welcome. We're happy to have you, and Jesus is, of course, always happier. The word that I have today comes from a dream that I had, and as per usual, as you listen to the details, you know whether or not it is for you. You guys know how we do it here. Eat the meat, spit out the bone, take what's for you, and leave the rest. It is such a beautiful sunny day here, and it's hard to not be cheerful when it's so beautiful outside. But anyhow, let me get right into. I hope you're having a great day. If you're under the sound of my voice right now, I hope the sun is shining. If it's not, I'm sending you some sunshine. Let me get into the dream and into the interpretation. So in this dream, there's this woman sitting in this place. It looks like it's her place, like it's her house. And she's just minding her own business, looking at her phone. And as she's doing that, a second woman bursts into her place and starts arguing with her. And as I listened to the details of what the second woman is saying, she was saying something like, my business is out there on the street and it's your fault. You put my business out there on the street, my personal business. And as she was making the accusation and she was arguing, carrying on, I immediately got the revelation in my spirit that none of what she was saying was true. Yes, her personal business had been exposed, but at the same time, this woman whom she was accusing of exposing her had nothing to do with it. And I also had the sense that she was making these accusations out of malice. It's like she was looking for a reason to attack this woman, looking for a reason to blame her for something. And the first woman begins to try to defend herself. She begins to try to speak and say that she had nothing to do with it. But I sense that it's hard for her to form the words. She literally could not form the words. And even if she had said something, I had the sense that the second woman, who burst into her place would not have had any tolerance for what she had to say. She would not have listened. She would not have taken it seriously. In her mind, this woman was responsible for whatever it is she was going through. And that was the end of the dream. So for someone, it's someone that God has cut off from you, someone that He gave you instructions to pull away from. And that is because there's always so much drama surrounding this person. And how you'll know whom I'm speaking of, this is how you'll know individually whom I'm speaking of if this word is for you. There is a pattern of a lack of accountability and a sense of entitlement in this individual that you have seen over time. And this is one of the reasons why God has advised you to pull away from this person. And a combination of a lack of accountability and a sense of entitlement has dangerous results. Someone who can't self-reflect and on top of that they feel entitled, when they get into difficulty because of their disposition and their take on life, then they look for other people to blame. So another clue how you'll know this is for you is that this person that God asked you to pull away from, they can never take responsibility for anything that goes wrong in their life. It's always somebody else's fault. And what they're doing right now is that they've run out of punching bags, and maybe you were really accommodating to them in the past. You tolerated their foolishness in the past. And so since they've run out of people to use as punching bags, they're reverting to you, thinking that, you know what, if I can't take this latest thing that happened to me out on anybody else, I for sure can take it out on her or on him. What they're going through currently most likely has something to do with something that they did, a bad decision that they made. And if their business is indeed on the street, as the woman said in the dream, if people know something about them that's personal, it's because they exposed themselves. So it's something that either came out about this person recently or is going to come out about them that is not too pleasant, and then they're going to look to direct the blame to you. If they show up at your door, don't answer it. If they reach out to you via phone or text, do not respond. If they ask you to meet somewhere, don't go. Leave these people and all their drama alone. And the Lord pointed out to me the part where the woman was trying to defend herself and say that she had nothing to do with exposing this other woman. and she couldn't speak. And that's because God does not require you to explain yourself to someone who already knows that you didn't have anything to do with it. They're just looking for somebody to blame. And they already hold a grudge against you because you pull away from them. So they want to drag you into drama. You are not required to explain yourself to this person. They know deep down that whatever they're going through right now is a direct result of their actions. So I hope that this message brought some clarity to someone. I love you guys. I will be back with another word as soon as the Lord releases me. Take care.